it is a 45 to 60 ratio. That's pretty significant, but it's still kind of stacked. We already learned. I mean, the only two people I see on blue 4 is Stark and Norris. But my God, up force roster.
What about fucking? Yeah, I was gonna make a joke, but I can't.
Here, 1 second.
Good. What a nice start. What a good, nice start. How's your week been, Liru?
It's been good. Give me a second. My God.
Good talk.
Sorry, I'm not sure if you heard. I just said give me a second because I was setting up the prediction for this. Yeah. It was good. Went out, did some errands with Bloodwing. Had lunch.
Very fun.
Put some stuff away for her, and now she's finishing up the errands while I go to work.
Ah, very good. Gonna bring home that bacon even though you're already home.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think this is gonna be a really interesting round. Because the team is stacked, but the situation is really interesting here. So, anyway, this is round 1, Friday Night Fights, the EU branch. I am co-hosting with, or not co-hosting, we don't host this shit. That's what,
Yeah, we don't host this shit.
Who hosts EU now that, Dingo isn't around? Fred hosts it now, alright. Basically, the FNF staff hosts the damn thing with Fred as the head honcho. We commentate.
We commentate and
talk about we laugh at all the funny PvP haha.
The funny ha-has, and I keep Liru in check.
Oh, I thought those were SOCOM Humvees. No, they're actually MRAPs. Alright, well, that's fine. Now, this is round 1. It is going to be a 2-objective destroy, which is probably in the form of ammo caches, southern objectives and ammo cache, and northern objective is also an ammo cache. Okay. It is blue 4 v op 4, blue 4 attacking, op 4 defending. Blue 4 has 60 players on their side, op 4 has 45. And let's see, we're going to go over blue 4 first. So blue 4 is your basic Marpat Marine Desert camos. They've got the M4 models, they've got 249s, 240 Bravos, M72 Laws. Their mat weapon is the Carl Gustav. Their marksman's going to have the 338 Lapua. And it looks like his suppressed shooters, one is going to go suppressed MP7 and the other is going to go suppressed Mark 18 EBR. Interesting. We got some pilots that also have some MP7s, and the vehicle loadout is really, really interesting. So we have 2 117s, which are, in my opinion, the best vehicle in FNF to have because they have really good mobility. Their duckbill shape actually allows them to tank rounds in the front. However, we haven't seen that with the new damage models just yet. So I don't know how that's going to affect these vehicles in terms of when they take rockets, but in the past, that front little mount, if a rocket hit the vehicle there, it did minimal damage and it was still able to drive around and fire. So it's got a very interesting target profile. The 20mm grenade machine gun is replaced with a 7.62 coax instead for balance. But Blue 4 also has 2 M2 MRAPs and then a smoke mortar, which, I'm going to be honest, is a little useless because we don't normally see FNF do a lot of mortar play, but it can be useful here in helping to cross open areas. Because this sector has a lot for this scenario. But otherwise, going over the roster here, we got Pierce commanding.
Wait, Liru.
Yes, Stream.
Remember, did you say there were no mortars?
No, I said there's a smoke mortar, and that FNF usually doesn't
mortar?
use. Yeah, it's smoke only. Oh, and they also have a AH6 with a single 7.62 pylon, which I don't see.
They have. Oh, yeah, what the?
Yeah, they got rid of it.
Very good.
The thing said they had a 7.62 pylon, but it looks like they removed it last second.
Mission. What fucking madman made this mission?
I don't know. There's a lot of asset here. Definitely a lot of asset.
Send in goat team.
Aye.
No. Well, Fred's a pretty good mortar man.
We'll see how things go. Otherwise, completely lost my train of thought. Give me 1 second. Michigan Cubra, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. There's no quad bikes. There was an MRZR that we just saw Stark drive across. Oh, he's back up on the hill.
He did just message me funny time.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing here.
Oh, he's a fucking staff member.
Okay, that was pretty good. Let's be honest, that was pretty good. He got caught in the fucking tree there, alright? That was pretty funny for 4IB.
I just messaged him back, staff member in quotations.
Stark is a staff member, which is pretty funny.
God.
Alright, but otherwise, going over the roster, Pierce is commanding. I know Dream loves Pierce. Maz is going to be his 2IC. Stark leading the X-Ray team. And they flipped it. Dryden's going to be with the 338 Lapua. They're trying to kick flip it now, and it's not working. See, back in my just took out 2 players. All right, it just cost.
That card did better than the majority of FNF.
Just ran through cover. They're still running over. Well, excellent start for Blue for today. Oh my god, that was great. That was honestly great.
In the same vein as me as a disciplinary admin, so.
Yeah, he's definitely disciplining his guys here. It's called run them over with the car if they don't comply. All right, looking over the rest of the roster, we've got Alpha being led by Gorski. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Alpha's filled with 1RW members. Thank you. Bravo only has Bravo 1 and Bravo 2 led by Phoenix and Blackbeard, respectively. Charlie is led by Despo. These are the guys we always see in OFCRA as well. Charlie 2 has the group as well as some members of 1RCC playing as Auto Rifleman and AT respectively. And then Delta has AA, names like Norris, Shy, Leia. Leia taking a 240 Bravo, interesting. Spiky, Jib, Mountain. And then Gamma 1, Hotel 1, and Bravo HQ all the way down here. So Bravo's going to be led by Oddball. And then flying is G-Legs and Chult. And then gunning for the vehicles, we got Fred and Cool Breeze taking a group. And Navy, Hirundu, and 30K taking the other group. And Geronimo.
Oh,
they just ran Dryden over up there. That's interesting enough. All right, otherwise, now, this is a 60-man team. Might have had 1 or 2 additions or disconnects, but that's the rough number. Otherwise, let's go ahead and look at Op4. Op4 is very, very interesting. It appears they're going to be Russian-based, 545. Their assets include transport, 2 BTR-80s, and a man-pad chair, also known as a 9K83 whatever. I only got the first half of those digits right, but they got 545s, PKMs, PKPs, M72, RPG 26s, which is the Russian equivalent of the M72, RPG 32s. The sniper is going to have the T5000. Suppressed shooter is going to have some form of suppressed AK to work with them. But otherwise, this is where things get interesting. So Vargren's going to be commanding this defense. About 45 people on his side. He's sitting with King right now, who's one of the main factors within Papega Pirates, but I'll get to that. All right, so Sam leading X-Rays, got members of TSB with him, Reaper, Kabaya, Lolo. Awesome. They're only a 4-man group. They're going to stick to the shadows. Probably squad leader, sniper, and then the 2 suppressed guys. Malin is leading the top of the roster with Alpha 1, but the actual leader here is Nemesis. Noticed how many Scandi Recon members we have here, and for fuck's sake. Dream, can you continue it? 1 second. Yes, Boo.
Yeah, Scandi Recon members. Where were we for one?
I am in the middle of work, honey.
Finn, Infidel, Nemesis, Nafs, Gamma, who's a new one you guys
What
might not
do
know.
you-
Cheese,
what do you
I'm
need
fairly
to-
certain is definitely not a Scandi Recon member, but he's found himself in that vein. Corsum, not entirely sure who that guy is, but then we obviously have Az, Nim, Yanni making up that very, very powerful squad one to keep an eye on. Bravo 1 taken by McCarthy, Thompson, Raven, and Loke, with Bravo 2 being Montonen, with Omega, Civilian Casualty, P. Rodrigue, Martin, and Ralph taking Bravo 2. Charlie HQ led by Red Ram with Vicarious, Christie, Spartak, Amateur, Zat, ACR, and Prygoda. Delta HQ is obviously the very, very largely feared Papega Pirates, this time lining up with King, Flux, Vince, Arma Jesus, Mikhail, Guy Fieri, and Andre. I think it's quite... Oh, no, no.
Sorry, but damn.
It is a bit of a smaller one today for Papega Pirates, but, you know, they are still powerful. They still have the heavy hitters. Delta 2, of course, we have Not Bay and Julie running together. They are in love. They love each other so much. And Novix and Roster clinging on as third and fourth wheels, respectively.
Novix, a member of Papega Pirates. Rooster, I think, is also Papega.
Okay. Our core is manning the thingy Liru said the numbers
One
for.
One of the BTRs? No, or is it the 9K38?
9K38. With Indigo as its gunner, I guess they'll trade or one of them be a spotter, and Jonathan taking Bravo HQ.
I didn't realize you need an entire vehicle crew for a fucking manpad share. Alright.
Someone needs to hold the other's hand.
I see. Alright, but anyway, opt for super stacked because it's got Scandi, Papega, and the Bay Dooley combo. The thing about both of those groups is they are very, very aggressive. And they like to be very mobile in their defensive line. So they're playing a defense op, which does discredit their abilities a little bit. And the sectors themselves, the southern one's very open. It's on a hill. The northern one is in part of a town, but only a limited portion of that town can actually be used because it's in the boundary. So I don't know how much room we have for these guys to do their magic.
Oh, okay. 45 players on one side,
yep.
2 completely disconnected objectives, while Blue 4 get a helicopter, 2 M117s. What the did they, like, know Scandi Recon or Papega Pirate would be on one team?
No, it does look pretty skewed. The thing is, though, there's a lot of choke points on this map.
Yeah, I would say, actually, look at this hill. This is a perfect place for, like, a defense. It is. I can see them maybe just holding Delta at the northwestern objective, and then after they do some stuff, maybe pull them back halfway or something like that. The town, I've never been a fan of towns. Defending them.
Towns are a really great way for groups like Scandi or Papega to still be aggressive in a defensive setting. Also, I misspoke. I forgot. I thought the red barrier was the actual mission barrier, but no, that's just the limit of where Op 4 can spawn before time is officially started. So they do have the full town to use at their leisure. But we really do need to see choke points locked down, because otherwise it's going to fall apart.
Sorry, starts fucking messaging me. So looking at it early on, still 3 minutes remaining. If you look at Blue 4, they've got a northern team possibly gonna take the main road up to Drasen or maybe even Matakan and dismount there, and the southern team possibly going to Verto, splitting their forces equally so they can attack both objectives and ensure like no objective can be supported. I don't command a lot, and I don't command a lot. I don't command at all. But if in this situation, if I was a commander, I would go for the southern objective first.
Yeah, the southern one's definitely a tougher nut to crack because you have all of these choke points that can easily be locked down by Op 4. If I was Op 4 command, I would use the 2 BTRs, and I would quickly put 1 BTR at grid ref 016018, the left side of that underwater route there. That's a bit flooded because of high tide. I'd lock that down with 1 BTR to prevent any rush strategy, because that's also a lot of open area on the other side. You can tell because you got a hill marker on the left and no hill markers on the right. So 9 to 28, that's a 19-meter advantage in elevation. And the second BTR, I would rush to the water crossing at 023010, and you've got the same thing. You got some nice hills to work with. They've got a little bit more hills around to help cover them. You see at the 10-point markers and then the 11s and how it curves around with the contour lines. But you could lock down both of those waterways with BTRs, have a squad go with them, and they can pick off any AT guys that try to get in position. And that would force Blue 4 to have to regroup and push all the way around to the north, where you can then set up a good defensive line. This AO, even though Blue 4 has a 15-player number bump, I think there's a lot of room for the defenders to still play aggressively in the defense. I think it's admirable that they're going to hold the southern objective right on the hill with no outline support, but I feel like Op4 could just hold the checkpoints, be very progressive with it, and then maybe just have a team or like one squad split off into 2 teams and hold internal security just to prevent an aircraft from just dropping off a few guys, you know?
If that helicopter had guns on it, I would heavily, obviously knowing that the stack line that we have.
777 is amphibious, but it can only carry a few people.
Put Blue 4 higher up on the chain if that helicopter did have guns, but considering it doesn't, they obviously have a second man for the camera, which I think will be huge
for that reconnaissance aspect.
Yeah. So I mean, we know
the whole point of playing a layered defense when you're really aggressive with it and holding choke points is, okay, Blue 4 recons it out, they see the vehicle, and then they're going to immediately slow down and play it cautiously, right? That buys you time as the defender, because you can just you don't even have to have the BTR completely exposed.
Oh, actually,
you can have the infantry on the hill, and when the infantry call that the Vics are coming in, then you pull the BTR out. Now, of course, Blue 4... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, talking about the BTR, it's Scandi Recon's BTR, and they've actually pulled it down. They might be about to cross the bridge over into Verto, and they are. So they're getting that early sort of push forward, and being Scandi Recon...
I figured. Crispy Coke, thanks for Twitch Prime sub.
Consequences, especially since
the operation. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Moving team.
Actually, look, as I predicted, both BTRs going to those choke points. That's exactly what they want to do. Blue 4 is going to have none of that, though. They're going to do the wide flank on the right, but Op 4 is predicting this by putting X-Ray in the way. It's smart. Thank you, Larry, for bonking me for 15 months. Hope you keep enjoying the operations as well, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Greg and his helicopter crew are just focusing on staying back right now, or waiting for the first bits of
for what reason, I actually don't know yet.
Well, I would just say it's waiting for early contact so then you can come pull in. Also, they're probably going to see if they can get an early warning sign of that the AA Vic, but they've put it in a really weird place.
Interesting. So Blue 4 is now crossing south. They're going to use this open territory here to come around. That's still going to put them in the kill zone of that BTR-80 that they've set up. But it's a very narrow zone that BTR is going to have to pull out to see it. But that's only if any of Op4 look left. But X-Ray might be in position to see it.
The helicopter does have rounds.
And they are.
I was looking at the staff chat, and apparently it does have rounds.
It has ammo, but the pylons are just invisible?
Yep.
Weird.
I mean, that make that camera 10 times more powerful. If whoever's using it.
Yeah, if they're tied to the camera itself.
Well, no, but you know, Charles and Greg can get on the same wavelength, but. So who have we got on the BTR? We got Nimia and Nafs, which is kind of a surprising pair up.
Blue 4 dismounting X-Ray. They might dismount the remaining forces. Op 4 X-Ray is going to immediately pull back. What we need to see now is Charlie 1 move north to Hill 38 and get ready to harass Blue 4 as they come over this hill.
Oh, they're going to be cutting it really close here with Lolo.
Yeah, Lolo's staying back. I don't know why.
If I was Lolo
He's the sniper.
If I was Lolo here, I wouldn't even bother running now. I'd sit in a bush and hide and wait until they surpass me. Ooh,
BTR now firing at Gulf 1.
Gulf 1 trying to get behind, trying to just rush over.
Now we need to see Scandia Recon potentially mount up and reposition.
Lolo's decided to not get in the Vic, and Reapers is going with him.
50 Cal firing up to the BTR.
Oh dear.
And there's our first KIA, ACR, and Amateur, both either killed or knocked unconscious respectively.
So Red 4 X-Ray got spotted by a huge group, but Lolo has run out at the worst time. He's going to be spotted by Gaza.
Oh my god. What is Op4 doing? They're not even looking.
What's Gazag?
Literally, they just ran right in front of Gazag here. Did Gazag not notice?
Gazag didn't see him because I was looking over it.
Was he tunnel visioned in his scope or something?
He was looking over the vehicle.
I think Bracket just spotted them.
Surely.
You would think.
Oh, then, yeah, now Lolo and Reapers have spotted them. But you've got Blackbeard. Who is this? What is Blackbeard? Blackbeard Bravo 2 looking straight over the X-Ray force. If they just push down a little bit, Blackbeard's seen their car. No, he hasn't. He hasn't seen their car.
What is going on here with people's view?
Blackbeard just did, oh my
Look at
God.
Lolo and Reaper. They took a sniper shot. Now they're going further right. Stark spotted him.
Reaper's been spotted.
Stark's having nothing, none of that.
Lolo's also been spotted, or that could have been actually just a bounce.
No,
right.
he spotted Reapers and he started firing. Lolo's continuing to run.
X-Ray managed to get out of there. Lolo's doing the right thing here, deciding to push north, back into their main enemy line.
Reaper just went down. Stark's now running up. Lolo needs to find some cover on his rear, though, because he's about to be spotted and run down. But Blue Forever... Yep.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you said this BTR got nailed.
Yeah.
They've managed to get it back up.
Yeah, they had, they pulled one body out. Not sure if they were able to get the other guy back up.
So Lolo's managed to find a bit of bush cover, just letting things calm down a bit.
I think Stark spotted him.
No, I don't think he did. I think he's looking out for the rest of them.
Scan your recon. Looks like they've actually pushed back to the south. They're going to hold that line.
Where's this? Okay, so
Stark's now running up. He's going to double tap Reaper.
they've got the smoke mortars set up.
And there's Skipper doing a teabag. Oh! Arma 3 teabagging. Who would have thought?
Oh, God. 4IB are searching for any more remnants of X-Ray, but
Yeah.
they might see the fact that they have Bravo just across from them, that there might not be any else here. And that is what Lolo wants. Lolo wants no one to continue searching for him.
I don't know about this. We have a lot of continuity here with Blue 4's line. I think they could just sweep north to south if they keep taking minimal casualties.
Do we have any Blue 4 casualties yet? No, we have not.
And we've got Blue 4's helicopter now towards the west of the main battle line doing recon. Oh yeah, anyone can join either branch.
Whoever's in the camera, what they're looking at. Oh, you can. If you look at Cholt in first person mode, you can see what he's seeing.
Mm-hmm. Lolo still chilling. I think Stark spotted Lolo. Oh, Stark totally spotted Lolo. Look at him. He's like, what is that?
Yeah, he's pointing at him. Yeah, he sees. Surely he sees him.
I told you, once Stark smells you, you're screwed. And there goes Lolo.
That was poor from X-Ray, I think.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't leave when people were yelling at them to leave. So now they forfeited Op4's sniper.
Yeah, and I imagine Stark will be all over that.
Let's see it.
Lolo wakes back up, one tap Stark. Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, Stark knows exactly who this is.
She's running around making sure that they're all down.
Oh, one of the X-Ray guys, Sam, got shot out as he crossed out into the open.
Ouch.
Civilians not even trying to save his life.
Not surprised. X-Ray's completely fallen apart here. Oh, there we go. Scandi Recon got the go-ahead. They're now pushing on the flank here. But they aren't really going to have a position to flank. Blue 4 has all of the high ridge here, and there's not really any position that Scandi can set up to do a proper flank here. Their best hope is to rush the rear and then charge the hill, in my opinion.
Yeah, they've also dismounted quite far. I would expect them to push up a little bit more, but I guess they don't know exactly how many or where they are, but surely someone have had to have gone, hey, this is a full assault.
So Skipper has taken the sniper rifle. My best bet would be let Scandi mount up, let Blue 4 pull off this hill, and then get on the hill as they're the next line over, and then they can start harassing the rear. But I think right now we're just going to see Blue 4 overwhelm this area as they slowly push the northern objective. The southern objective is going to be a bit of a tougher nut to crack, but we need to see what Scandi is capable of doing here. If they can piecemeal off a squad of Blue 4, take them out with minimal casualties, I think we'll be good. But now you're hearing that BTR firing. It's firing way over.
Actually, I think they're trying to hit 30k. 30k is looking over, trying to see if you can spot him, and he... no.
We'll see. In terms of penetration, the 117s have a bigger advantage than the BTRs.
To be fair, I can't imagine Scandi Recon really... I'm surprised Scandi Recon are happy with someone shooting there.
They were just able to snipe out the gunner from the MRAP and actually cause it to change damage models, but the 117's now firing back.
Yeah, but 117's hitting way over. No, I think NAFS is onto them.
Yep, he's lined up the shot. Smokes it.
They're firing their coax at them. They're not firing their
The 50, yeah, they need to do the 50 cal. Oh, there it is.
That's Nim dead.
And Nass as well. Malin just got knocked unconscious somehow. The water got him.
Where is Nass? I can't see him.
He was the gunner for the BTR, I believe.
Oh, is he dead?
He's unconscious. No, he's dead. Now that 117 is going to start picking people off as they're crossing. Firing at Infidel.
117. Surprised they managed to focus up and hit that.
Yep. So, this is why, like, people tell me in FNF that a BTR is equivalent to, like, a 117, and that's total bullshit.
Marlon got wake-up checked. Or he woke up
and
then drowned.
So, 117, in terms of anti-vehicle capabilities, the BTR has better penetration because it's firing a 14.5 millimeter, which is a bigger round than the 12.7 AK at 50 cal. However, at long range, because those bullets are heavier, they fall to the ground quicker and thus have less of a range compared to 50.
Especially if you're shooting uphill. You're not going to have a good time.
And then you only have 50 round boxes for that 14.5 millimeter in the BTR, meaning you have basically half the time of the M2 of any M2 vehicle, such as a 117 that comes in 100 round boxes, to land your shots. And that always makes the difference because a lot of those rounds are going to be spent ranging the weapon anyway.
So Blue 4 have actually done really well here.
Yeah.
They've crushed this sort of opening. I think they only have about, they have about one dead, and it's Fisher, and he was the gunner, killed by Scandi Recon.
Now, I don't see Iander on the roster. AT has fallen to Infidel, but he only has, I don't even see his AT. So is it Gamma? Gamma just has a...
Yeah, man, it doesn't. Where is their
Just
AT?
has an RPG-26. I don't know where their AT is.
You don't suppose NAF's had it?
No, Malin had the other stick, so they didn't have an RPG-32.
No.
That's weird. Little Bird just fired at X-Ray, by the way.
Friendly X-ray or enemy X-ray?
Op4 X-Ray. I think the gun pylon's tied to the camera because they just fired again.
Oh god.
That's pretty funny. Ay, ay, ay.
Scanny Recon have been just they can't get their head up for a second. This M117 has been stuck here and has just turned around and gone, yeah, if you stuck me here, I'm gonna stick you there.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with what Scandy did there. They tried to engage too much. It bit them in the ass. They're trying to throw smoke grenades. They're going to try to advance with the 1117 pinning. This is going to result in some heavy casualties.
Probably, unless the sites are damaged, I would probably get someone back in that BTR. That's your best tool right now.
Yeah. But they're going to have to cross the river to do that, and I don't think that's a possibility now, because they've all been focused on crossing here. They're just going to play red light, green light. There goes Gamma, and he's dead.
Rip.
So, the nullification is Scandy. The fact that Blue 4 has a really strong battle line here, they're just going to be piecemealing Op4 and
so
eventually get in.
Dead. Flux is dead.
Yep, Flux probably got picked off as they were pulling back. We got a few Blue 4 bodies up on the hill as well.
Yeah, what else? TCK, Asus. Fish has been dead for a while.
I think Op4's best chance now is just pull everything to that southern hill.
Yeah.
And hope for the best. They need to really just reform their force, deploy them evenly on one objective, because otherwise they're going to keep getting piecemealed, and that's going to make that southern defense that much harder for those that are still alive.
I definitely think this helicopter's been doing a lot of recon. I don't think they've been able to settle Redfall for long.
But they have to keep their distance because an AH-6 doesn't have any countermeasures if they get a lock-on from, you know what. Infidel poked his head over. He just got taken out. Azariah taking multiple shots. Now he's trying to roll down. Blind Finn trying to cover him with the smoke. You know, what's funny, Yanni said, yeah, man, Scandy's back is going to hurt tonight from having to carry our side, and they're just pinned down by a single 1117.
Hotel 1 has accidentally, like, arrived just southwest of this of the AA position, but Indigo's seeing fairies.
Yeah, this would be perfect if he was looking around. He'd be able to spot it and take it out, but I don't know what he's doing. Op4's really dropping the ball tonight. Scandy picked a bad angle to flank. Papega's being backed up against the wall. They're gonna have to play. I like Papega's formation here. They've got Dooley and Notbay with them. They spread out across a lot of different buildings. This is going to be a really tough nut for Blue 4 to crack once they have to finally send forces in. Because Op4 right now is going for just, you know, taking out 2 or 3 guys with individual units. Yeah.
I think he's just made it out of their line of sight, though.
Getting in some defilade cover, but
That's shooting at it.
I don't know. Trying to maybe get its attention.
Oh, I've just realized. They got advanced optics? Yeah, they've got PSO scope on.
That's the marksman.
Oh, is he the marksman? Oh, yeah, designated marksman.
Gotta remember, there's a marksman in each squad that can take an advanced optic now. It's been like that for a little while.
I know it has. I haven't played.
Should fix that.
No. I like shoutcasting, excuse me. Oh, here comes the helicopter.
So with Papega spread out, they're Doing their best to hold that. Helicopters flying overhead. I think it's just doing recon on Op4's line here.
The mortar team is still vibing. I haven't really seen them do anything.
I think they're being held in reserve till the second objective. Scandi has been brought down to about 60% strength at this time. So I guess the burden of carry is going to fall on Pepega here with their defense line.
Nemesis is solo. Oh, they've actually managed to fix the 1117. Why? It's a bit weird that they're moving, though.
I think they're just being told that they need to either move up or... Oh, who did he just hit? Nemesis.
That was a headshot. That was a really nice shot.
50 cal to the face.
Oh, it was a 7.62. So probably
that's probably why he's still alive. But yeah, no, I imagine they're bringing up the 1117 in order to do Overwatch for an infantry push. I think keeping that 1117 on the flank to pin that squad down would have been the better call.
Oh yeah,
to keep them piecemealed or piecemealed.
Now you give Scania Recon just the perfect excuse to start, you know, really putting the hurt on. They're all pulling out right now, going east, and then wrapping back around.
Yeah.
But obviously Nemesis is probably going to be the only one who knows that it's moved now. What Scandi want here is Pepega Pirates to hold Blue 4 for as long as they can.
Time check wise, it's only been 20 out of the 50-minute round. So another 30 minutes to go. It's gonna be a tough one.
It's gonna be a long one.
No, look at where the 1117's going.
Oh no.
They're gonna go flank that position.
I think it's gonna end badly for him.
Who? Scandi or the 1117?
The 1117.
I don't think so.
Where's Mr. A? Who has the AT now?
You got Finn running back for the Vic.
So Cheese is the one with the AT. Yanni also has some AT. So the two AT havers are the ones that are going to take on the thingy first.
Yeah, I still think they should have kept in that spot because it had perfect overwatch over that entire AO. I thought they just got... Maybe they think that some were getting by, and they just got antsy about it, but... Tough call. Hear them firing out again. Trying to range up a shot on Nemesis. They got 2 hits.
Oh, is that man still alive? Them stuck on a tree.
Little Bird did a strike on Kabaya, the last remaining X-Ray member, who's just a medic at this point. Blue 4 being cautious to move in. One of the gunners for the other MRAP is unconscious. No, they have an unconscious guy loaded in the back.
Oof.
I just saw an Op4 guy die. Might have been Shao. At this point, Blue 4 just needs to do an encirclement strategy, but that's exactly what Pepega wants. They're just trying to take out as many people as they can.
Navy.
Is he charging the position?
Seems like it. They've seen the BTR.
Do they see the people around the BTR? Yeah.
Yanni's got to jump in the gun real quick.
He's already in the Vic.
Yeah, but he's in the driver's seat. Oh, Corsum getting hit real hard right now.
I just heard a distant explosion. Who's Jay Martin?
I do not know. I'm interested to know now, though. Oh! Cheese hit the thing with AT!
Yeah, the 1117, because it pushed up.
That was really awkward.
That's really, really silly. I don't know why they did that. That was a very dumb call. They should have never left their position in the first place. Mortar's firing some smoke rounds. Scandy might be able to intercept and take that out, but... Now I'm curious. Where's Jay Martin? What was he doing?
I looked at him, and he's on top of the
Oh, the southern objective doing fuck all for the next, like, 20 minutes?
Yep.
Oh, why is there a dead friendly up here?
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Who is it?
Novix has also died. They're getting picked off from range. Now you're seeing infantry charge in.
Someone who died there left. Oh, and here comes Scandy. No, Scandy don't realize they're down there. Ooh. I think Depso just got a really nice pick off there.
Now Op 4 lies in wait. Grenades being thrown over. Blue 4 being incredibly cautious here. Perhaps because not Bay had a teammate in here.
King and Flux. Well, Flux died a while ago. King is now dead.
King also dead?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I watched him get pick off. It was quite a nice shot. Andre's the only one next to the objective now.
I think Op 4 is... They wanted to get a few more kills before they all got knocked off. Which, granted, we see it, but it's not enough. I don't know where. I just heard a Moz land. Yeah. It was on the BTR. Ooh, it was a miss, though.
That BTR, I haven't really seen much from him.
Not Bay's listening for footsteps. Vex running in here by himself. Not Bay slaps him down. I think he did get hit, though.
Staffenberg.
No, I don't see any blood.
Not Bay comes right out to Staffenberg, but the enhanced movement doesn't work.
Amazing.
Staffenberg's calling his squad back to this building now.
Not Bay gets him.
Not Bay doesn't care if he's bleeding. One of them already taken out.
I think Dooley was taken out, yep. Or was it Michael getting those shots? Despo flanks him. But he gets wall knocked, might wake back up. Michael taking fire. Dooley holding out on the top floor. He's about to be walked up on by Racket. Dooley dodging those shots, runs upstairs. And there goes Dooley. Scandy, meanwhile, capturing some vehicles that were left on the north. They didn't notice the enemy mortar position, though. But they have a BTR driving up. Its guns pointed right. They might notice it. Bay has not woken back up yet.
Them getting that BTR back up is huge.
Arma Jesus trying to put a shot on Despo, unable to land the hit. Little Bird picking off Amateur.
Did he get him?
How has Op4 not redeployed this turret yet?
I do not know.
They have Indigo Fox in it. He just needs to walk it up on the hill and take. It's annoying. Can't even get the words out of my mouth. But that Little Bird has constantly been operated in this area. They should have moved it by now. So I feel like Op4's communications are garbled right now. Their units are really spread out. And it just goes to show, because you have a stacked roster, doesn't mean you can always hold true against a heavy enemy number advantage. And if you're placed on defense.
And tactical planning. Also, the...
no, Blue 4 had a great plan so far.
Yeah, the mortar positions were spotted, and they were swiftly...
executed by the BTR? Yep. Not surprised. It's because they moved the 117, it assaulted from a different angle, and that was the flank security that the mortar was relying on. So of course that fell apart.
Yeah.
So both sides making some mistakes tonight, but
Nemesis and Infidel catch out this lone squad on top of a hill.
Yep.
Managed to...
2 kills, Leia's knocked out. Nisako crawls right into Jib Styles' gun. I think Jib just fucking executed him.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Why would you crawl into his gun? What? I've never seen that before in PvP. What the actual fuck was that?
He wanted to be done, man.
I can't believe that. Jib knocked out, so Scandi, yep.
No, Maz's 117 just drove right past the X-ray. But is coming round to Alpha 1's position.
So, Blue 4 losing a good chunk of guys to that attack. It's not enough to make the difference yet, though, but allowing Scandi to regroup and push was a major mistake. And now we have to see if Scandi can continue the push. Got Vince and Guy Fieri pushing back into the sector here. I think because Andre's reported that there's hostiles around his thing. So Sayek's about to open the door. Andre preemptively puts some shots in. Knocks out Sayek. But here comes Stark. And Stark gets the execution.
Maz is sitting right next to Finn and Az, but they know they just have to sit still.
Neither of them have AT, do they? Nope. And nope.
I don't want to say the favor has shifted,
Hi,
but
Nem.
Blue 4 have made some very choice movements.
I like that Blue 4 is already preemptively throwing a squad down south to begin the attack, though. We just have to hope they didn't divide themselves off too early on to now get piecemealed themselves, because they already lost a squad to a handful of dudes. And they could still very well lose more forces as those guys fold back in. Op4 still might be able to bounce that back because Blue 4 made some really bad tactical decisions, starting with that 117's redeployment. That might be the nail in the first domino in the chain here.
Guy Fieri and Vince were attempting to stop the...
Yeah, but they're getting suppressed by the MRAP now.
Yeah. He's trying to move up with his 50 cal and annihilate it.
And there goes the cash.
That's it. This will probably start Blue 4's push. His command still here. Pierce is still alive. He might opt for an early push here. Who have we got up here?
Nemesis Infidel traveling up the hill. Olaf pinned down. He has a Maz, though. That could be stolen. Jib still bandaging. Nem leading the charge here. Spots the pile of bodies. Doesn't give it a second glance.
Nemesis.
There goes Olaf.
But Jib is immediately going to hear that.
Jib turns around. Spots Nem. Puts some shots blindly. That was a very bad call.
I think he's a bit panicking right now. Oh, he's on a single shot.
Infidel just slaps them back home. Little Bird trying to harass that Gaz.
He's been trying to harass that Gaz for the entirety of this game.
I don't know why. Ben's putting some shots in the MRAP, puts a GL in it. That mine resistant, ambush protected, so your small arms aren't gonna do shit. Oh, but he blinds the driver instead with a flare. Looking at his first person, he's turned to the turret now, so he's not blinded himself. Shakes his head no a few times and lines up the 50 cal.
Look at the helicopter. He really wants Kibaya dead.
I don't know why. Welcome to Friday Night Fights, where the assets are totally used effectively in every scenario possible.
Kibaya just doesn't give a shit. Well, I can't pen, can it?
Yep, 15 minutes remaining.
Yeah, here go Bravo 1. They're doing a sneaky.
Yep, they're starting to push up that hill. We have, I think, a few infantry have mounted up. No. So Blue 4's number advantage has kind of lost a bit here. Op 4 might actually be slightly ahead of Blue 4 at this rate.
Stark is making a direct attack.
X-Ray's beelining. Moz round goes up into the objective building itself.
They can't. No, they can't. It's on a block side.
Now you gotta remember, X-Ray had both sniper rifles of the game. They still have both snipers. Dryden and Skipper both have their handguns out. If they set their snipers up right here, they could do a lot of damage. Kabaya now driving past Oddball. He stays low. Oh, Cat and Morgan's turned around trying to put shots on Kabaya. He turns around.
Connell's been trying to range a shot, but can't. Someone else just got hit up here. I heard the ah.
4IB pulling back to their, Vic, 1 second. Why did my mouse sensitivity just change?
After all that, Kibaya was seemingly taken down by Oddball or one of the guys over here.
Yeah, I heard the Moz round go in. That was whoever Bravo's
Poor Kibaya.
mat weapon was.
Kibaya never got a break.
Oh, well.
So X-Ray dismounted Skipper and Dryden, who have now...
No, they're going to charge.
And Stark is now, in the chaos, is now just subtly driving up a vehicle.
2 snipers are going to charge this position. I'm a little worried about that.
Do any of them have AT? None of them have AT. If they had AT, it would be a whole different story.
Maz is still suppressing that side. Still got some forces in the back harassing remains of Scandia Recon.
I think Turk's a medic. No, none of them have any. Stark has entered the building.
Yeah, there goes Vargren.
Stark has entered the building. Arcor has not realized Stark has entered the building.
And Stark gets a double kill for clearing out the building.
None of them realize.
Jonathan's running back.
Jonathan realizes. They're trying to find it.
And they're magged up the cache now.
Here comes Jonathan. Stark's watching the stairs to make sure. They're all probably really confused on it. Turk just needs to shoot the objective.
There he goes.
Turk is now down. Stark is the last one on top of the building.
Stuck bandaging.
Stark is down.
And pushed. Banks is still up there. I thought X-Ray had a few other guys with him. What happened to him?
Finally moved the thingy. And here he goes. Donk.
You didn't lock on?
He lost the lock.
Banks is down. 11 minutes remaining. Blue 4 still has a high number advantage. There it is.
Anti-talk is down, but he seems decently okay. He can get out of there.
Anti-Stork still going a little bit. They're gonna have a long reload time with that chair.
And all of 4AB Rush is down. If they had AT, I don't know why they pushed that without AT. I know they went up there to get some kills.
They were the recon team.
They were doing some recon right there.
Yeah. Close range recon.
So he's decided to come back round over. He's dipping. Indigo's just getting it prepped though.
Has to get it reloaded, but if that little bird can get close enough, he can bypass its lock-on range. All right, Sayak was just taken out. We see Op4 mounting up in the enemy MRAP. Blue 4's making one last desperate push. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, no. So Blue 4's lost numbers advantage. I'm chalking it up to Navy and the other two that decided to push Scandi at a different angle. They should have just held.
This one has not gone down to the big names. This one has gone down to.
Yeah.
No one can say they distinctively won this for their team.
I think Scandi clutched it a little bit by knocking out an entire squad on that hill, to be perfectly honest. That helps nullify Blue 4's number advantage. They still came back because that 117 dropped the ball.
I can't agree because it didn't particularly change much. Yeah, they took out like huge
Well,
portion,
no,
but
but it helped knock out the number advantage, and now Blue 4 can't swarm the southern AO like they did the northern one.
Well, they did. It was just that the push they did was so disjointed and so disconnected that they couldn't get the numbers to do a full push. I think even with that team,
I mean, watch Yanni right now. He just knocked out Jack. He's trying to hit Lurch. Oddball's trying to line up a shot on him.
Because now he's got to this position where he's moved back and moved to a defensive point.
Yanni's,
this is the first.
Scandy's literally done a circle in this entire AO.
I mean, no offense to Yanni, this is the first time I've seen this entire game Yanni being effective.
I don't know. We'll agree to disagree. I think because they allowed Scandy that ability to maneuver, that's what's kind of costing them here. Because now you got Nemesis and Azariah getting behind the 117. Maz is now dismounting. He's trying to push up to Nemesis, who's bandaging. And Azariah punishes him for it. The nades killed Nemesis, though. And Dryden missed. Oh, no, he hit high. Cheese taken out. But I think at this rate, we're just out of Blue 4.
Ooh.
He didn't get the lock again.
I think he just fired because of the sake of firing. Now he's gonna crash. Sure.
Nope. Explosive trap going off on the southern side.
And here comes Pierce just pushing it up, but if anyone's got any sort of AT here, even just a stick, yeah, McCarthy's got his walls.
There goes Indigo. All right, McCarthy getting the RPG-32 out. He hears the Vic coming up.
He is dead. McCarthy.
Hit him.
Fire. Fire.
Don't hit the tree. Okay, there's Pierce.
Last second. And yep.
Spray ran in light around Roderick there. One hit. Flame out in the 1117. Inky pushed up with a 240 Bravo. Cheese's body next to him. Blue 4 down to 5 players. 2 in the Little Bird, 3 coming up.
6 minutes on the clock.
I can't type in spectator because it's disabled for me. So can that Little Bird now take out enough op for to get the remaining Blue 4 guys on the objective? I don't think it's gonna happen.
The other left, Nemesis says.
So Blue 4 had 3 forces by the time that cache was down. Bravo that ran over here, 1 force in here, 1 force on that hill. The hill force was taken out by Scandy. And then Scandy pushed up and swept the remaining force in here with the remains of Pepega. Oh!
What a shot by McCarthy.
Nice.
Imagine if that helicopter crashed into that building and it clips through and the damage clips through and takes out the fucking cache.
That would be funny. First round of EU, yep.
Greg's still alive.
Is that exploiting if he crawls down there to hide himself?
Well, they can see him move if he does go to heal. I guess if he was completely, like, 100%, you know.
Here's Hanu. Blackbeard a little in the open there. Got some blind suppression by Inky going on that 3rd story.
Here comes out.
Hanu double tap. Blackbeard anticipating Azariah's flank. Unable to land the shot.
Oh,
Both forced to reload.
Why is Blackbeard
Blackbeard took a little too long to make that decision. Azariah beat him to the punch. 2 members remaining. 4 minutes left on the clock. MP7 takes out Thompson by G-Leg. Another kill by G-Legs. Inky doesn't notice Red Ram. And G-Legs executed by McCarthy. All right.
Oh, there you go.
Op4 wins, but I didn't like that round, to be honest. Both sides made really bad mistakes, and that's what cost Blue 4. They were winning. They were going to take it, and then Blue 4 separated and completely messed up their battle line, and it allowed Scandy to piecemeal them. Had that 1117 on the hill after God 18 not moved,
I liked early game.
it would have been fine. Early game was great. Mid game, eh. Late game was just the faults of mid game.